Hello Virgo, this is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot and welcome to your mid-month reading for August 2022. Thanks so much for joining me and hopefully you're all doing well. So we're going to take a look into the overall theme here, see what messages are coming through for you. This is for the second half of August 2022 for Virgo. And just keep in mind that these readings are general, right? Just keep an open mind and remember that not every reading will be for you, okay? So overall theme here for Virgo, what do we have? Okay, overall theme coming through for Virgo here. Okay, a change in the wind, right? Interesting, at the bottom of the deck, we also have chaos and conflict. So again, this energy can be within yourself, right? The analyzing, the repetitive thought patterns and fears. And for some of you, it could actually be conflict and arguments with other people, right? Interesting though, I mean, we do have a couple of animals here, right? So we do have a zebra. This is supposed to be like a zebra, but it's the pattern of a giraffe, right? But in any sense, it's part of the horse family. So, I mean, some of you, if this just came through, could be dealing with horses or part of the horse family, like donkeys or ponies, or maybe like zoo animals for some of you that just came through. Or maybe you're like a veterinarian, right? That sort of energy here is coming through quite strongly. Again, like I said, for some of you, let's take a look into the runes here. We will do a casting, see what messages are coming through for you. This will be for the overall foundation energies, okay? A nice big handful for Virgo. What do we have here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look into the recent past here for some context. And so just by looking at the runes here, right, it's telling me that there's a group situation for some of you, right? There's a variety of energies I can pick up in regards to this reading, but there seems to me, for some of you, there's a group situation or dynamic. Again, this could be within your environment, right, your community, with like neighbors, your neighborhood, could actually even be maybe with a work situation, right? But there's been some sort of darkness and a sense of an awakening that has happened here, right? Going through a dark time. But there's some sort of change within yourself. Maybe something opened your eyes, right? There's a sense of awareness and clarity and breakthrough perhaps that happened here in the past. And it's kind of breaking through some sort of restriction or feeling trapped or some sort of energy here within this dynamic, because it's opening you back up to seeing the bigger picture, getting answers. The light is starting to shine again. You're starting to feel better, right? So it's almost like what's coming through here. You're finding your way out of the darkness within a situation with some of these groups of people, right? For others, there's been some changes perhaps in regards to a lifestyle, your long-term goals, your dreams, your desires, what you want for your life, for your future moving forward. Maybe you thought you were going to do this, or, you know, like for instance, you're going to get married, you're going to have kids, you're going to have this certain job, this career path, and then you're going to retire and you're going to move here, you know, like that sort of thing. Maybe you have your life all planned out is what this is coming through here. So for those of you who have your life all planned out, or you did, right? Changes happened, things happened, right? There could have been for some of you some changes within yourself in regards to a relationship not working out, a work situation or career path not working out. Again, not being happy doing what you're doing or where you are, right? And so again, there's some sort of breakthrough that's helping you to make some changes outside of yourself now. So I feel like you're still currently where you are, although it's not where you want to be. But at this point, you do feel like you are stuck there, right? Let's just take a look into the energy of the past here for Virgo before we keep going. You have a Fool. You want to liberate yourself from a situation, right? Absolutely. This is a brand new pathway, brand new chapter. all kinds of potential here. There's all kinds of risks, calculated risks that can be taken here as well, but you're opening yourself up to the new possibilities of what your life could be, of what you could be doing, something new, something different, right? So with this energy, I feel like some of you could have just liberated yourself from a way of thinking, thought patterns, fears, restrictions, right? Thinking you had to do this or had to live your life this way, or you just thought that that was what you wanted, but you don't want that anymore. Okay, so currently now, let's take a look into the present energy that's coming through here. And it also feels like not only are you feeling limited or restricted or stuck or even feeling trapped, but it's like your needs aren't getting met in some way, shape, or form, right? Whatever that might be for you. I mean, it's a variety of needs, but there's something, these needs, desires, these wants, there's something here that's not coming through. And if you do get that, it's very limited, right? So let's take a look here. Or there's blocks. Yeah, we have the Tower. There's a sense of some sort of a structure. Again, a structure of your life. A structure could be like a career situation, a work environment, your physical home and property, right? There's something here, and it comes down to the way that you've kind of built, again, structure, the Tower, you've built and created your life up to this point. It needs to change, and dramatically, right? The Tower is like, boom, something has to change here. And for some of you here, I honestly feel like this is your own way of thinking. Like there's some sort of breakthroughs, epiphanies, clarity, these aha moments that you don't need to stay where you are anymore. Again, this thought of feeling limited and stuck and trapped, right? It's like you're finding a way out. Again, bringing me back to the sense of breaking out, breaking free, tearing down what wasn't working for you in your life, right? Let's take a look here into the Tower. I'm going to pull another energy on the Tower here. This card wants to come out. Okay, yeah, so we have three majors coming through, right? The Fool, the Tower, now we have the Hanged Man. And I think this is really helping you to see things with a new perspective. Like I mentioned, it doesn't feel like any sort of major physical upheaval, although it could be. Not with this reading. This reading is some sort of aha moment, right? That is shattering some sort of maybe belief or thought or pattern or situation that it's like, I don't have to live this way anymore. And you don't want to live this way anymore. And again, it comes back down to that shift in perspective, that way of thinking, pulling away from a situation to see it differently than you had before, right? So let's take a look here into your challenge. What's the challenge here for Virgo? So what we have here before I pull any cards is it's the Cattle rune. It's Fehu. It's the rune of wealth, money, possessions, resources, your success, right? But it's also about your self-worth, your value, your health and well-being. This is a challenge. Where you are is affecting, for some of you, it's affecting your health, your overall mental health, well-being, physical health, emotional, spiritual health, all of these things, right? But also some of you may not be feeling valued or worthy where you are, right? Let's take a look here. That challenge for some of you is that maybe you've built like this tower, this lifestyle of success, it's a very kind of, like a fortunate type of energy for some of you where you kind of have it all. You have your career and you have all of these things, and maybe you have a marriage for some of you, right? Your long-term commitment, and you've kind of built your life around this energy of, being able to do whatever you pretty much want. For some of you, right? There's always limits, but again, there's an energy of success coming through. So for some of you, that challenge is the fact that you have been within a situation for so long, building a life here. Some of this energy would need to be released. There is here a surrender that comes through with the Hanged Man, right? This is ruled by Neptune. We have Mars here, we have Uranus, Mars, and Neptune. So for some of you here, again, there's this need to, and you're opening yourself up to the possibility of releasing whatever it is that you've been limiting yourself to do. So again, for some of you, it's a home, your career path. Maybe it's a work environment. Maybe for some of you it's a marriage. For some of you it's just could be as mundane as like clearing out your house and limiting the, because maybe for some of you there's just a lot of, I want to say excess, where there's just a lot of stuff. This could come down as mundane as that, where you're just like seeing that you have a lot of stuff. Let's have a garage sale, let's have a yard sale, but let's also start giving some of this stuff away to charity, you know, that kind of thing. That's could be what this is as well. So, I mean, not everyone's going through major situations in your life, right? I mean, people only tend to usually look into tarot readings when they're going through difficult situations, but sometimes people just like to watch it because, again, you never know. There's mundane energies where it's not so dramatic, right? Life is not always dramatic for everyone all the time. That would be horrible, right? And it would get exhausting, right? There are grace periods. We all have grace periods in life. You're going to go through an upheaval and then grace period. And there could be another upheaval and then, you know, like a grace period, right? So, but I do feel, coming back to this reading here, that some of you are opening yourself up to releasing perhaps some of this desire for success, position, fortune, whatever this is for you. Yeah, we have Judgment, another major here for you. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Ten of Wands. There's a lot here that you're holding on to, Virgo. Ten of Wands is very, very heavy. A lot of debt. Some of you could be carrying a lot of debt, right? A lot of responsibilities, right? And so it comes down to the fact that you're at the end of a cycle here, end of a chapter. Judgment is saying, take a good hard look at what's working and what's not working in your life. And what are you going to do? And so for some of you here, there's, again, it's coming back to the sense of a chapter of your life where things are coming up to the surface, right? And you are being shown, you know, is this going to stay? Is this not going to stay? It's a yes or no type of energy with Judgment. This is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is yes or no. It's black and white. It's yes or no, right? So again, whatever comes up here is, are you going to keep it? Or are you going to move on? Is it going something you're going to release and let go of? Right, so you are being asked that, and that has everything to do with this, your possessions, resources, assets, investments, but also seeing the fact that coming up to the surface could be secrets, people from your past, perhaps, things that were swept under the rug, right? Gaining clarity around people in your environment who were keeping secrets, something hidden from you. And, you know, maybe it's coming down to the fact that maybe for some of you, it could actually be like a stealing type of energy, some hidden financial energy that was coming up here in maybe in regard to a partnership, business or marriage or otherwise, right? That's would be for some of you. But again, it just comes down to the fact that some of you just aren't feeling valued and worthy. And some of these secrets are coming up, and seeing some of these people and how they really feel about you, right? And not seeing that before. And some of you, it has everything to do with removing some of this energy in regards to these relationships in your life, right? Who stays and who goes, right? Really, it comes down to an energy of purging and releasing, right? What's just not working out. And sometimes it has everything to do with some of the people in your life, right? So let's take a look here at the help. What's helping Virgo at this time? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Right, so here's the thing, like I do feel like you're still right where you are, right? We have all these majors coming through here, right? And then we're down at the Four of Pentacles, which is helping you, right? And we also have, yeah, the Knave of Wands, that desire to move in this new direction here, right? But it's a page. So there's some confidence here that needs to be built up, is what this is saying, because there's work to be done with the pages. The pages are learning. So you're learning to build up some sort of confidence, okay, to move in a new direction. However, the desire is there. You're holding on to where you are right now, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. You are on the birth of, it's like the precipice of a brand new beginning, to birth something new in your life, but you're not taking any sort of risks or chances with your financial situation at the moment, right? You're kind of still holding on to what you have here before, again, there's a need to come up with a plan, have a strategy, get organized, have a schedule, figure out what you want to do with your life moving forward in regards to releasing the situation before you can move forward. So for some of you, it's really getting your finances in order before making any sort of major changes here, right? So let's take a look into the advice. This is the advice moving forward here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's highly creative energy here, right? But some of you, I feel like you could be stuck in your own fears, repetitive negative thought patterns, something that's holding you back, perhaps from this new thing, right? But again, it comes down to being organized, but I feel like there's something else here. Let's take a look. For some of you, it's a new relationship. Yeah, we have we have the Magician, right? So back to another major here. We have the Magician, which is ruled by Mercury, and it has everything to do with taking action. So sure, you have the idea, you have the thought, the potential of using your skills, your talents, your experience, your knowledge, all of these things, your existing resources to get you to where you need to be, right? So again, for some of you, it's financial, right? But there's other things that you have at the tips of your fingers. For some of you, literally, like your existing resources within your home, within your reach. For some of you, it's internalized, things that people can't take away, like your skills, your experience, your knowledge, these types of things. But you can build a new life. You can create something new here. This is amplified here with I was, right? It's intense creative energy, right? So there's this seed of potential that's available here for you, but you have to actually, with this energy, with the Magician, you have to do something with it. You have to take action. So the advice for some of you here is perhaps there might be a need to maybe, I want to say, juggle for a period of time here. If you want to move in a new direction, maybe slowly dip your feet in the water of this new thing, this new situation, this new idea, to keep your options open to, again, it's almost like there's some sort of fear holding you back. There's, again, you're holding back in some way, shape, or form. But some of you, it actually could be like a financial investment into something new, and perhaps it has everything to do with learning something new, right? Investing in yourself, investing in a new home, investing in a new lifestyle, right? Maybe learning something online, that sort of, it could be a variety of things too. If you're interested in more like maybe a shift in your career path, right? Maybe some of you need to, if you're opening yourselves up to looking for a new place to live, well, start looking for homes. Actually take action. If you want to live somewhere else, sure, the idea is there, but you're holding yourself back. Go look at show homes or whatever you want to do, like whatever you can afford. Just get out there and see what's available. And it's coming down strongly as the need to consider your options, what's available, what's out there. Start looking for new work, a new job situation, see what's available, right? That sort of thing. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So honestly, you really know what you want on a deeper level. You're really being guided and kind of like nudged. I want to say it's a very gentle nudge here in regards to moving in this new direction, whatever this might be for you. But she's also, with the mystic energy, very secret. So she's not someone who's going to announce, hey, by the way, I'm moving in this direction. This is what I want to do with my life. Nobody needs to know that. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. It's like the need to really keep to yourself here. Yeah, underneath that, we have the Eight of Cups as well, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you here, definitely need to get yourself organized financially. And I feel like it's a reinvestment in yourself with a new life or lifestyle. But if you want to move in this direction, there's a need to, like I said, it's like the need to get your feet wet. Go look at that new, like those new homes that you want to live in, right? Just to kind of see what's out there. Take a look at, if you're at a job, stay where you are, but see what's out there. Start looking. It doesn't hurt to go for an interview. If you get, maybe you get asked to work there, and then, hey, great. Then you can relieve yourself of a situation. Maybe for some of you here, there's something deeper within a relationship, like a marriage, where you have your home and family dynamic. So this is something a little bit, where you would perhaps need to start looking into getting that lawyer, right? Getting some assistance, getting some help. But some of you perhaps are just kind of stuck in your own fears around taking action right now. But I do feel if you do want to create a new life for yourself, which is available, there's a need to really relax your mind, get outside, do breath work, meditate, right, to help you to create this new reality for yourself, right? Because again, change in the wind. And like I also mentioned, chaos and conflict, sure, there's perhaps drama within your environment and arguments and fill in the blank, but this can also be within yourself. Your own fears are holding you back. And so I feel like you've already done a lot of work, but there's something in regards to actually physically doing something about what it is that you want and moving in that direction slowly, staying where you are, but slowly moving towards this new thing, right? It's kind of what I'm picking up here for the Virgo that I'm talking to. So this is what I have for you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.